Soccer is just the way of life. It's the game of the people. My favorite island.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to JodabeniTV. Today's another amazing day to get out there. We're gonna be better today than we were yesterday. So today is another amazing day, and some amazing things has happened. You know, our season ended, but so far we, our seniors, after the graduate, some want to continue soccer and some don't. And some of us are still going after that pro contract. And one of our players got signed. His name is Kyle Sanchez. He's one of my teammates. He's a forward striker. And today we're pretty much going to be going to go see him and talk to him about how it is getting that pro contract. So he did get signed with the Toros, and he's going to be playing the USL League One or champion. I forgot. But we'll confirm everything with Sanchez. As you can see in the background right now, I'm in my new apartment. The place where I was staying at before, both of them were seniors and now they're gone. So I ended up moving in with my other teammates. They're gonna be graduating with me. So whenever we do leave, we're all gonna live together. And I'm just gonna give you guys a quick tour of how beast this apartment is. Pretty much this is the apartment. It's one of the newer models down here in McAllen, Texas. As of right now, we don't know what we're gonna be doing with those beds yet, because that's my old roommate's bed, and that's the bottom part that I don't need anymore. All right, let's check the fridge. Yep, this is how you know it's college kids. And here we have the boss's room. This is gonna be where I'm gonna be sleeping, have my bed there, have my TV for, learning my Fortnite skills, etc. So pretty much for the 2020 semester, I'm gonna be staying here, and it's nice that I'm gonna be with teammates again, because every time we have to go to training or community service, we'll all just ride together instead of each person taking their own car. So this will help us be more economically, stable. I have a table. You always need a table for studying. A bed, that's the biggest necessity if you're gonna be in college. If you can get yourself a table to be in your own room, it helps so much, so you don't have to go to school every time you need to go study, to go to the library. But if you can get a room big enough to add a table in there, it's gonna help you so much, because you don't need to leave your actual house or dorm just so you can study. So yeah, this is my new apartment, and I don't want to spend too much time in here showing you guys something you won't be sleeping in, because it does feel good sleeping in there. And now we're gonna be going over to Sanchez's place, because I'm pretty much gonna talk to him before I finally head to Houston for the Christmas break. What do you?
Hello everyone.
Oh.
Cooking some ground beef here. I made some vegetables, potatoes, some rice. And, it's the life of a boy who's doing rehab.
Bet. Actually, that looks pretty good.
Yeah.
What is Panda Express?
I'm also on the phone with my girlfriend right now.
Oh, your girlfriend?
Say hello.
How does she look?
Say hello.
Put your face in the camera. Say hi to YouTube.
We're doing a vlog right now on YouTube.
What's her name?
Claudia.
Claudia. I got something to tell you.
What?
That's my ex.
I'm gonna stab you.
Carl, are you sleeping? Hello. Hello, good sir. How does it feel? Fantastic, I bet. I bet. Everyone, this is Kyle Sanchez,
How you doing, Jodabeni?
the ultimate UTR JV player. Came in as a young child, but grew into a beast. I mean, he came in as a beast, that's what they got him, but now he has his own contract. So today we're going to be talking to him. Okay, so right now I'm pretty much just going to be asking Kyle specific questions where I think it would benefit you guys and myself, just knowing what do we have to do to get signed also. So he's going to be playing the USL Championship, so if you know Become Elite, he's going to be playing against him whenever they go over there to Tulsa or whenever they come here. So it's going to be pretty cool. So whenever I interview him, I'm not going to be in the camera because I left my tripod in my car, but it's kind of a far walk. So I'm just going to be asking him right now, and he's just going to be telling you the response. All right, let's get this interview session started. All right, Kyle, introduce yourself and tell us who you are.
My name is Kyle Sanchez Edwards. Sanchez is my nickname. I'm from a small island called St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and soccer is just the way of life. It's the game of the people. My favorite island.
I love it. So, can you tell us a little bit of the team that has signed you?
I mean, the RGV Toros, they have quite a decent team. They signed one of my previous teammates from last year, Isidro Martinez, better known as Cello. And I've practiced with them for like quite some time now. I even went up to practice with the Dynamo as well. You know, and I think it's a great experience. They just have a very decent and a team that I think I would fit in.
Okay. And you also played for the Houston Dynamo's Brazos Rally over the summer. Do you think that had an impact on having the Toros sign you?
I think that had a major impact because of the way I played in the summer. I think there was more eyes on me and all that stuff, and I really think that it was helpful for me to play for the Brazos Cavalry, which is the Dynamo U23.
And if you take note on what he just said, he was playing with the Houston Dynamo's USL 2 throughout the whole summer. And because he was excelling, he started almost every game, and now his season for the university ended, and they already had a contract laid out for him. So anybody who's trying to play UPSL or deciding between UPSL and USL 2, my advice to you is choose a USL 2 team that's connected with the MLS team. That way you have the coaches that are going to be watching you, because they're going to be watching your games. You train sometimes against the first team, and you just have all this eyesight. And if you excel during them, of course they're going to want to add you to the pro team. So Kyle, prior to getting this contract offer, were you in contact with the RGV Toros at all?
I mean, as I said, I practiced with them because of Paul, UTRGV head coach. He sent me down there just to practice with them, to just get a feeling how the pro environment works and how the players, how they cooperate with their coach and all that stuff. And just to get familiar with the process of becoming a pro, because that's my goal, to become a professional soccer. So yeah, I've been talking to them and practicing with them a lot.
That's excellent. So now that you're official signing with the UTRGV Toros, when is the first day you guys start moving in and they start giving you equipment and stuff, and when you finally get to meet the full team?
Not sure about that yet. There's a lot of things that's going on within the RGV and the Dynamo right now, so they haven't really sent out any dates and all that stuff as yet, but hopefully soon. But I will let you guys know.
Okay, so that's probably has to do with, since the transfer market is open right now, they're still getting players here and there, so once they get all the full team, then they're probably going to be distributing everything.
Absolutely.
All right, Kyle. So we thank you so much. But before we leave, we want to ask you, for anybody who's in high school or who's playing in college Division 1, 2, or 3, what advice would you give them for them to be able to sign a contract?
As my previous coach, Paulis, always tells me, stay disciplined, work hard, because there's no way around success. No way. You got to put in the work every day, day in, day out, and just that's what you got to do to become successful.
So do you think it's necessary to be on a Division 1 school versus a Division 2 or 3, or do you think it's all about the contacts?
I think it's both, because being on a Division 1 team, you will have the contacts for sure, but Division 2, you're less likely to be seen, but if you have the contacts, you'll be fine.
Okay. And if you're on a Division 3, do you think there's a less chance, or should they be working to try to move their way up?
I think you should work hard and try to make your way up. It will be beneficial to you.
So thank you so much, Kyle, for talking to everybody. We appreciate you, JodabeniTV, and everybody who's watching this video. And if you want to follow him on his social media, soon he's going to be getting his check mark also on his Instagram. So I'll put his Instagram probably like right here. I can't see it right now because I'm recording, but I'll edit it in there. So be sure to give him a follow. And if you have any questions, you can feel free to request, send it to him right now while nobody's sending him anything. Because once his DMs get filled, he won't be able to respond. So as you guys heard from the big man himself is, you want to put in a lot of effort, try your best to move up levels so you can be seen. And if you're deciding to play USL or UPSL, choose a team that's connected with the MLS or a USL team. That way you have a closer connection to coaches who can put you in a good position to get signed. And as he did this summer, he played USL 2. He excelled massive. You guys were champions, right?
Yes, sir.
They won the whole USL 2 league for down here in Texas, the South Division. And look at him now. He has his pro contract and he's chilling. He got his degree, and whenever he's done playing, he can do whatever he wants. And we thank him once again. Thank you, Kyle.
Thank you very much.
I got you.
No problem. Anytime, brother.
So now it's our turn. Right now, me and Will are going to be headed to Houston, and we have one more year left. And we're going to be playing him in January. So I'm going to show you guys that match, and we'll see how everything goes.
Hey, no girlfriends.
So now I got Will with me. We're going to be headed back. And that's all. That's the main reason we're here. Also, we can get that contract. And our turn is next. I know it for sure. Alright guys, so we made it back to Houston, and one of my friends, Hunter, he's gonna be staying with us. My boy Will's right there, chilling. So pretty much tonight we're gonna be settling down, and then we're gonna go do a light training session tomorrow morning. And I'm just gonna take you guys with us so you can see our first day of Christmas break training. Alright guys, let's go to the next day. Alright guys, so right now we're here at Klein Collins High School. We're back in my high school. This is William's first time since he's from Canada. Are feels this good in Canada?
Better.
Okay, so we're not gonna talk to him anymore. So right now we're gonna get a short workout in, and he's gonna do some of his rehab, and hopefully he's gonna help me with some technical drills so that I can be on par. I left my tripod in the valley, so I'll try to get the best recording as I can without a tripod.
Hello, YouTube, everyone. It's your boy Willie Accio. He's back in his, I can't swear, right?
Yeah, you can.
Potatoes.
All right, guys. So you know how I said we're gonna figure out how to record? We just met this young gentleman. His name is Zay.
Yes, sir.
Just gonna leave me hanging?
Oh, my bad.
So pretty much he said he's gonna help us film some. So we're gonna get some filming in just so you can see some of my technical stuff. William is injured with his MCL, so it's meniscus. Meniscus. So he can't play. So I'm just gonna be doing the drills, and that'll be it. So pretty much, I always want to get down to the basics, and sometimes you don't think you need it, but the more you work on this, when there's times when the ball are coming at you in a bad position, and just from these little drills, you hit them every single time. And I always want to repeat them because I always want to be sharp and never lose quality. So for the headers, pretty much I just check in and get a attacking header, and then I scoot back, and then I use a defensive header. And pretty much this helps me a lot with just aiming with the ball and timing. And the more I do this, I'll be having a better chance during the game. And pretty much when I'm doing my thighs, when I control the ball, I want it to go down as quick as possible so I can pass it back to him. You don't want to catch it on your thigh and let the ball bounce up too high, because then by the time it gets on the ground, you have a defender on you. So Will has an injury, so he was trying his best to give the ball back with me with his right foot. He tore his meniscus, some of it on his left foot, so he really can't move it. So he was just using his working foot to pass me the ball. He was passing pretty well, good first touch, and it helped me move side to side. Sometimes, it gets stuck because he can't move, but it wasn't his fault. And I appreciate him for still trying with his working leg. right, so now I like doing this a lot because it helps out with my touch. Even though like I've gotten a lot better at it, but it always helps me. And it's just like, it should take you about like a minute or 2 minutes to do, and it helps out a lot. It's just a short technical drill. Now this last segment, I just have it memorized. I do a couple of toe touches, pull backs, and then the thing you do behind your leg. And I just have this memorized where it helped me so much. When I first started learning this, it was so hard to do all of this. But now that I have it all memorized and like I've practiced, it just looks so nice and it feels comfortable. So pretty much that's most of the technical stuff I do. And now I brought all the balls out. Eventually, I'm gonna start working my way up to taking shots on the goal. But I don't have my tripod, so there's not much I can show you right now because I wanna be focused and I don't wanna, you know, take up Zay's time. And I just wanna focus on all my technique and everything to make me better. And right now, Will, he's doing his rehab. How does it feel, Will?
Feels good.
Feels good.
Better day by day, right?
Yes, we gotta be better today than we were yesterday. That's what I'd love to see. Okay. And if you guys saw, he was giving me some passes with his leg. So it means he's getting better. And whenever we play the pro teams in the spring, I need to see this man at 100%.
Of course.